everybody, Eino here. Welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. So, in the last time, we ended up actually managing to take care of those guys that were giving me the dudes for the bullied merchant. I took care of that. I was also told that I don't have to reload the game. It'll just kind of, I guess I can just, it'll just kind of continue or something like that. And so did I already give you your blank? And okay, I already gave you that. All right, so find Coyote at the Seamstress's union. Is that it? Okay, yeah, that was it. All right, well, I guess run me. Oh wow, it's actually just right here. Okay, that works. What do you have to say? Wait, Dan the Donut Man. Talk to Dan the Donut Man. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of the Redmond Street. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains, older than he is. You sell some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell them about a troll that bought donuts from me right before a murder. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Okay. Alright, well, clearly you think I am a cop. So that is not... You're not going to talk to me. Hey, Bobby. Hey, chumma. Got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner would have in his back pocket. Let's see what you... Oh, you're a shop! Okay, well, kind of. Combat stim that increases body. Alright, and nitro. Huh. Well, I don't really think I need anything from you. Alright, well, let's head in. Leave Barons and enter... Would you... Yes. Seamstress's union. Relative to the rest of the Barons, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress's union. Housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity, bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. I guess that's good. Oh, I got more karma! Yay! I got two karma now. Yay! Okay, well, let's see here. Let's talk to Cherry Bomb, I guess. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right note for the maximum extraction of tips. She looks at you, sees another elf, and smiles big. Oh, well, hey there. I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. How about a date? From the looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. I found a bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She here? Wait, who's Coyote? Who the heck is... Okay, hang on. Find and question Coyote. Oh. She looks weird. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman? With a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there, and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthesis. Prosthetics, studying under Ojamans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want, a better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard all this before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood... Jeroboam's face is pretty hard, armored, enlistic, and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrain giving a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. Okay, this is getting really weird. And I'm getting some serious, unitology and unitologists. I'm getting some serious unitologist fucking feels from this brotherhood thing. That's from Dead Space. It's just like, you're so, I don't trust you. I got family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Good. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Boyfriend, find religion. Sorry I had to get through that. Sounds like you've got some big plans for yourself. We'll be nice to her. Her pretty eyes soften. Yeah, I do. Can't stay here forever. You've got a look. Says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Nope. I didn't think so. You look like a runner to me. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about the place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship. Others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Ever hear of the name Sam Watts? Nods, okay. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Neil Sweat. Who is that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him until he started coming around and trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Talk to you later. Okay, in the back. Gotcha. Oh, let's see. Jen Parks. I'm willing to bet she's back here. Oh. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't solve usually. You have business here? Yeah, looking into the death of Sam Watts. Heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. There's a sharpness in Chloe's eyes, the look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night. I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Thought I was gonna have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. You're nice. Noog. There you are! Yeah, I know, just walk right behind her. Whatever, it's fine. Miss Kubota watches you across the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. "Konbanwa, good evening." "My, but aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy." She eyes you closely. "Or is this business?" I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. Business, I need a moment of your time. I have topics to discuss. We'll say business. "I suspected as much when you walked in, oh my. What business do you have with me?" "I'm looking for information." "Of course you are. Knowledge is power, Nick." "So I've been told." "So, Ka, and why should I help you?" "Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Jake sent me." Her face brightens, amused. "Ah, so you are that little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know?" "How well did you know Sam?" "I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way. Drugs, chips, alcohol. It didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote." Did you see him?" "He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night and informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Cluey, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them." Can you tell me where to find Coyote?" Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? "During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted a high number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, onto the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born." "So you're a former seamstress?" "No, perhaps we now know each other more. When we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union." "One more. Where's Coyote?" "What that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her." "If she's dangerous, why fear for her?" "Please, if you're what I think you are, you know. There is always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you're looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here's the key." "Alright, let's go." You just... boop. And up we go. Is it this one? Mid-grade security panel, blah, blah, blah. Required password for entry. Okay, maybe this one? Is it this one? Could be this one. I don't think it's this one. Don't think it's that one. How about this one? There we go. Investigatey bits. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Framed painting of the Chicago skyline done in stylized silhouette. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. I guess we'll just look at the first page. There's a receipt stuck between the pages in the diary entry. Inspect the receipt. Browning Max power pistol from Jim Park downstairs, and a note saying, how big guns on hot big guns on hot women turn her on. Okay, that's cool. Came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, but with the real Paco, but this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs. With these bozos all over my floor, I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want to leave him. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year, got my bartending license, got this apartment, and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me more than his involvement with the cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together, slice out the fear that comes along with it. Alright, is this still the same thing? Okay, it's just the same thing. Alright, what about page 2? Read the poem. Okay. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind, or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco! Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Last 2 nights, I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch, with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious for when I get the door open. He seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love his little act. All right, yeah, let's read the poem. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. 3rd page. Inspect the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium located near Pike Place Market. Look at the picture. Picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph says shadow scrawled on it. Okay. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door, set to a combination of, I need a pencil or paper so that way I don't forget that. Screw it! 342436. 342436. 342436. 342436. 342. Oh, I don't even need to remember it, son of a bitch! Okay, let's see what we got in here. Item picked up. Fichetti Fragrant. Oh. Oh, no. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished out of a junkyard. It doesn't even have a data jack, and the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display on-screen password. Without the password, there's only the run a brisk brute force password crack. Alright, so you know what? We're gonna save here. and we're going to we'll try and get into the computer in the next episode. I completely forgot that we were looking for someone named Coyote. I don't know. And hopefully that grenade doesn't miss and just I throw it and it's just woo! Like the last grenade I threw. I don't know why that was so hard for my guy. It's a grenade. You throw it. It shouldn't be that hard. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment down below for anything else you'd like to see me play, do, or draw. General comments, questions, feedback, criticism, any of that stuff. It's all welcome. It can be super helpful, so feel free to speak your mind. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see all you guys in the next video. Later.
Terminated.